Welcome back to another adventure in the kitchen. Today we're going to be making burger bites. So the first thing you're going to want to do is get some ground beef and add it to a bowl. I am using 2 pounds, but you could certainly use just 1 pound in this recipe. And the next thing you're going to do is add your burger toppings. So we are going with diced pickles, bacon bits, and diced onions. But again, if you don't like any of these toppings, feel free to not use them. One of the things I really like about this recipe is that it is super versatile and you can make it work for you and your family's preferences. The next thing that you're going to add is a packet of Lipton onion soup mix. And let's go ahead and put that right in there. And then we are just going to add some garlic powder. And some minced onion. So again, this recipe is super easy to customize. Use whatever ingredients you and your family prefer. Now once you have all of your ingredients in the bowl, you're just going to go ahead and dig your hands in and get everything all combined together. All right, once you have your burger meat all mixed up, the next step is to put it into each of these muffin cups. I have found that it is easiest to use an ice cream scoop, but do whatever works best for you. You're just going to put a scoop into each muffin cup. All right, it's not an exact science, so sometimes you will need to take a little bit from some and add them to make them relatively about the same size. So once you have, let's move that one there. Once you have the ground beef divided up, then the next thing that you're going to do is just kind of push a little well into the bottom. You don't want to go all the way down to the bottom of the muffin tin because you do want it to be like a little cup. You're just going to kind of push a little well into your ground beef. All right, once you have all of your burger bites, once you have all the wells dug into each of your little burger bites, the next step is to add a little cube of cheese. I am using cheddar, but feel free to use any type of cheese that you prefer. And we're just placing the piece of cheese in the middle of the well. We're not covering it up or anything like that. It's just going to melt right here where it is. All right, that is the last step. The next thing that you are going to do is pop them into your preheated oven at 400 degrees Fahrenheit for 15 minutes. And that is all there is to it. These are fresh out of the oven after just 15 minutes. I hope you guys enjoy. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.